Shri Bhagwan Uvach Sudurdasham Idam Rupam Drishtvanasiyan Mama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityam Darshan Kangshinah. Hello friends, this is the 52nd shlok of the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Shri Bhagwan Uvach, which means Shri Krishna said, Sudurdasham Idam Rupam, which means it is very difficult to see this form, Drishtvanasiyan Mama, which means of mine, whose beholder you became. Deva Apyasya Rupasya, which means devas for attaining of this forms, Nitya Darshanam Kangshinah, which means vision are always aspiring. So over here, Shri Krishna is reiterating to Arjun that this form of mind that I have shown to you and that you have seen is very difficult to attain. Even the devas are trying to attain such a vision at all times. So basically what Shri Krishna is saying over here is again reassuring Arjun that this form is very difficult to attain, and you should understand that I have shown this form to you which is not been seen by even the devas. So we were discussing in the previous shlok, that the pleasant form and the unpleasant form of the Lord again is something which is dependent on the devotee. And so if the devotee is strong enough, then that devotee can look at the Lord as both unpleasant and pleasant. The higher is the level of spiritual development of the devotee, the more clearly he will be able to see the Lord. And so he will be able to see the unpleasant form of the Lord as well. In this world, there are so many bad things that are happening. Only the highly developed spiritual person will be able to see the action of the Lord behind those unpleasant activities also, even when he is looking at it from his point of view. So as an example, if say you belong to a certain country and your country is getting defeated by some other country, even then if you see that okay, this is the act of the Lord, he is doing something good for our country also by making us defeated. So he is looking at the Lord from the unpleasant point of view, and he can still look at it like that. He has the courage to look at it like that. He has the courage to accept the will of the Lord in that sense, wherein it is going against his interest. So that is what is meant over here by Sri Krishna when he is saying that such a form which is unpleasant also, I only have shown to you. It's something which even the devas cannot really see. So this is the thing. Now you must also understand over here that the direct perception of the Lord is not very straightforward for us, because he has purposefully hidden himself in this world. So a lot of the time people say, oh, if there is God in this world, then why don't we see miracles happening? The truth is that the miracles are being performed by the Lord at all times. But he is very smart, and he finds a way to hide himself behind those things, and always presents some sort of a materialistic explanation for that. So if something happens, there will always be a materialistic explanation for why that thing has happened. And so that is what is the Yog Maya of Sri Krishna, that he performs the miracles, he places his will, he basically puts his will in this world, but at the same time he makes sure that there is also a materialistic explanation for why he has done that. And we as humans with our limited understanding are not able to see that. Only the people who have completely submitted to the will of the Lord, who are true devotees of the Lord, they are the only ones who can really see him perform these miracles. And of course, I mean, they are the only ones who should be able to see these miracles, because if everybody was to be able to see the miracles, then how will all this Leela that he is performing, this divine play that he is doing, how will that happen? That cannot really happen. So that is why he has made sure that there is always some sort of materialistic explanation for any sort of activity which is going on in this world. So just because something happened and it has a materialistic explanation for that thing to have happened doesn't mean that it's not a miracle. It is still a miracle, but only the true devotee can see that. So the only way to see the Lord, therefore, in this world is by a very strong faith in him and complete submission to his will. Only then will you start to see how he is doing miracles at all times. And such a person should be very strong in his perception. He should be able to look at the Lord not just in his pleasant form, but also in his unpleasant form. So because Arjuna has done that, that's why Shri Krishna is saying that I showed you because of that. I see that capacity in you. Even the Devas cannot really see it because they also have their own point of views. So when you'll have point of views, then there will always be something which will be unpleasant. If you go beyond point of view, then you will be able to see the highest form of the Lord, because then you can go beyond the pleasantness and unpleasantness. So that is the message over here, subtle message that Sri Krishna is giving over here, that this form is not that easy to attain. Even the devas have difficulty in looking at it, but you have had a look at it. So don't feel upset by looking at it. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.